Are you coming to the tree where dead men called out for his love to flee?
In just the past few weeks, multiple foreign terrorist organizations have called for attacks against Americans and the West.
The FBI Director Wray nor the President have any idea whether or not there is somebody from Hamas roaming around the United States of America who could strike this kind of deadly attack on our own country.
All right, you notice a pattern here? More and more governors, and in fact, the governors of Oklahoma and Texas who were visiting Israel to warn us what's going on over there and the threat of terror over there is, in fact, likely to happen over here. Christopher Wray, the FBI director, saying as much just a few days earlier. Chris Wecker is the former FBI assistant director. Chris, good to have you. Are they right? Is it just a matter of time before we're dealing with what Israel's dealing with here?
Absolutely, Neil. I mean, this is the greatest terrorist threat to this country since the pre-9/11 run-up. And I think it's even more pronounced now because we have these conflicts, these cells in the United States. I mean, when I say cells, I mean Hezbollah and Hamas, but mostly Hezbollah have been around for a long, long time, raising money, committing crimes and raising money for Hezbollah. Those cells could quickly morph into violent cells. And with the southern border being as open as it is, we have no idea who's in this country. So it's a combination of what's going on in the Middle East, as well as that wide open southern border. We got to have a couple hundred FBI agents on that border trying to determine who's coming in. We have completely negated all the security steps that we took after 9/11 to keep terrorists out of this country. But then there's also the greater threat, I think, of organized terrorist activity in the U.S. Yes, these cells were already here, but there's even more flowing across our border every day without question. And we don't know where they are or who they are. If you're a terrorist, you're going to sneak across that southern border. You don't need to take a plane or use any other means to get into this country. And they can come in groups and cells. They often get mistaken for being Hispanic if they actually do go through a border crossing, but most of them don't. They go around the border crossings and come in illegally with the help of the cartels, which is another scary alliance. It's my belief that Iran already has nuclear capabilities, and they've been lying to us all along. So we're dealing with a nuclear power here. So I can understand why we're going to hit the proxies, why we're going to nibble around the edges. But I don't think that Iran understands that. When Trump hit Soleimani, that sent the right message. And I think we need to take those types of measures that are dramatic, not just, as I said, nibbling around the edges of it. We need to send a clear message.
Strangely